My name is Timothy Overholt, and I'll be responding to Leviticus Baldinger's Module 2 discussion post. I really like this response. It answers all of the prompts of the question in a flowing manner, going seamlessly between each idea in an organized way. One thing specifically that was done well here was introducing the context surrounding the creation of the painting. The first minute and a half of this post was spent explaining the background of Romanticism, as well as its spread in value in America over the 1800s as society grew to a state that could appreciate it as an ideal. This introduction is fantastic at establishing not only the surface level implications of the painting, such as that nature is sublime in its ruggedness or that true wilderness is something to be revered, though it didn't diminish these perspectives. Rather, it grants another level of understanding through the time period that it was created, adding that yes, nature is sublime, but this was during a time period when society was becoming highly industrialized and would exploit lands for their resources, so something as grand and vast as Yosemite would be seen as a stark contrast to what people at the time were used to in their everyday lives, and that this was really the first time in history that something such as Yosemite really had the capacity to be appreciated for what it was. As for something that could be improved, some more explanation on how the main concepts of Romanticism were used in this painting would be welcome. While the response did go over some of these, such as the mentioning of how the light in the background of the painting could be representative in a religious standpoint as God shining down on His creation, they were these type of connections were more so stated rather than fully connected back to Romanticism. For instance, in that example I just gave about light and God, it could have been connected more specifically towards deism, as according to lecture P12, Foundations of Nature Appreciation, where deism can be described with the phrase, quote, "the mind of God is in nature," end quote. And deism is one of the fundamental parts of American Romanticism, described by lecture P13, American Romanticism. There's a lot more leeway, or there's a lot more that could have been done in connecting these concepts, but in the end, it was still a pretty good job.